Welcome to today's episode of the Big Donch Show. Today, we're going to be recapping week 5 of the NFL season. Just a reminder, subscribe to my YouTube, Big Donch, and follow me on TikTok and Instagram, also called Big Donch. Let's get right into it. So, good weekend, solid weekend. I'm wearing my Steelers hat. Sloppy win. But, not too much sloppy. Impressive win, beating the Ravens, getting back on the AFC North. I wasn't happy with the win, let's just say. But I'm just going to shut up and accept the win. Sometimes you got to take the L. Today, I'm just going to take the W. That's what I'm going to do. Sometimes you just got to take the L. Today, I'm taking the W. I wasn't happy with the win, but we'll go over it. Let's start with the Sunday game. Okay? We're on week 5 already. That's unbelievable. Bears defeated the Commanders 40-20 in Washington. Bears, good, solid past 2 games. We thought the Bears were the worst teams in the league. Justin Fields was a bust. Playing good football. DJ Moore, playing good football. What the heck? So Commanders, too, we thought they're going to be legit. Sam Howell showing us, confusing us, giving us mixed feelings. It was weird. But DJ Moore, though, for the Bears, unbelievable. Justin Fields had a great game, too. 428 yards, 4 touchdowns. Okay, on the ground, he also had 57 yards rushing. DJ Moore, 230 yards receiving and 3 touchdowns. Okay, I got to look. If they drop the AFC Offensive Player of the Week and Defensive Player of the Week and all that stuff, NFC, you know what I'm talking about, the Players of the Weeks yet. Because I could see DJ Moore being the Offensive Player of the Week for the NFC. Cole Kmet, Notre Dame grad, go Irish, 42 yards, 1 touchdown. He's playing solid football as well. Commanders, Sam Howell, 388 yards, 2 touchdowns, interceptions. Didn't play too bad, but I'm assuming a lot of that came from garbage time. Logan Thomas, 77 yards, a touchdown. Curtis Samuel, 65 yards, a touchdown. Terry McLaurin, he got to get going. He has to get going. 49 yards receiving. Let's take a look at the rushing. Sam Howell is their leading rusher with 19 yards. Brian Robinson only had 10 yards. That can't happen for the Commanders. That cannot happen. Okay, London game on Sunday now. 25-20. Jaguars defeated the Bills. I thought the Bills would be a better team, but hey, Jaguars, 2 weeks in London. I kind of feel like that's unfair for the Jaguars opponents, right? You're accustomed already. Bills, they got to get adjusted. It is what it is. Trevor Lawrence, 315 yards, a touchdown. Travis Etienne, 136 yards, 2 touchdowns. Calvin Ridley, 122 yards. Bills, Josh Allen, 359 yards, 2 touchdowns. And it's not a Josh Allen performance without an interception. He had one, but he also had 14 yards rushing and a touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 121 yards and a touchdown. Both teams improved to 3-2. Saints blowing out the Patriots. Patriots, they got to get something going. I'm taking this hat off. I'm a little uncomfortable with it on. It's hot in here. Saints, 34-20. They got to get something going on the Patriots. They got blown against the Cowboys last week. Mac Jones, what is he doing? 110 yards and 2 interceptions. Okay, Ramondre Stevenson, 8 carries for only 24 yards. Kendrick Bourne, 43 receptions. Embarrassing by the offense. Embarrassing. I said this last week. You can't really blame the Patriots defense because the offense can't get anything going, putting the Saints offense in great field position, being a disadvantage for the Patriots defense, right? Patriots defense on the field so much, getting tired, in terrible position. Can't blame the defense too much. Derek Carr, 183 yards, 2 touchdowns. Alvin Kamara, 80 yards, 1 touchdown. Michael Thomas, leading receiver, with 65 yards. But Chris Olave had a touchdown, and Foster Murrow had a touchdown. Chris Olave, only 2 receptions for 12 yards. Got to get him going. I want to look at Juju Smith-Schuster. I know, 3 receptions for 6 yards. Juju. I'm a huge Steeler fan. You guys know that. I love Juju. I was appreciative of his time on the Steelers. I really enjoyed watching him play on the Steelers. But what the heck? He has been quiet all season. Does he even have 100 yards yet receiving for the season? Oh, come on, Juju. I get it. You're not a wide receiver 1, alrighty? I understand that. And wide receiver 2 maybe also might be pushing it. He could be wide receiver 2 on most teams. I think he could be a wide receiver 2 on the Patriots. 3 receptions for 6 yards? What even is that? 3 receptions for 6 yards? Come on, Juju. I expect better from you. It's Titans losing to the Colts 23-16. Anthony Richardson, though, out for a couple weeks now. Gardner Minshew is going to take over. Titans are 2-3. Colts 3-2. Ryan Tannehill, 264 yards, interception. That's what I'm talking about. That inconsistent games from Ryan Tannehill. 1 week he's good. Titans are winning. Next week he's playing like garbage. Derrick Henry, 43 yards. D-Hop, 140 yards. Gardner Minshew, 155 yards. He was our leading passer. Zach Moss, 165 yards with 2 touchdowns. But Colts, they do get Jonathan Taylor back, so going to be a pretty good backfield with Moss and Taylor. And Josh Downs, 97 yards receiving. Here we go. Steelers, Ravens. Steelers win 17-10. Sloppy win. Both teams 3-2, but Steelers take the AFC North. Lamar Jackson, 236 yards, interception. Gus Edwards, 48 yards. Zay Flowers, 73 yards. Lots of mistakes by the Ravens. A lot of dropped passes. Our secondary was getting torched, 100%. Our front seven, though, I mean, behind the 49ers, Steelers have the best front seven in football, I believe, right? TJ Watt carrying. Alex Highsmith playing amazing, right? Like, our front seven is solid. Our front seven won that game for us. Certainly wasn't the offense. Kenny Pickett had 224 yards and a touchdown, but I mean, that all came at the end of the game. Jalen Warren, 40 yards. He's playing good. George Pickens, 6 receptions, 130 yards, 1 touchdown. We all know he's our wide receiver 1 now, 100%. Deontay Johnson, not a wide receiver 1, no disrespect, but George Pickens, I want to be our wide receiver 1. Steelers go to the bye. I don't know who the Ravens play next week, but our offense sucks. I mean, for the Steelers, 289 yards total. Come on, only 87 rushing yards. Oh, yeah. We got to get something going, ladies and gentlemen. This makes no sense. I'm looking at Google right now. Team stats. Passing yards, 202 for the Steelers, but yet it says Kenny Pickett for 224. How does that even make sense? Either way, I don't know. Our offense sucks. I'm expecting Matt Canada to get fired this week for the bye. It has to happen. And still keep Mike Tomlin on the hot seat. I'm sorry, but it's time. It's time. We got to keep him on the hot seat. I feel like what Mike Tomlin's doing is keeping Canada, because if Canada gets fired and the Steelers still suck, well, then the blame goes on Tomlin. I feel like I'm sneezing. Hey, maybe that's a sign. Stop talking trash, right? But I feel like Mike Canada is like a scapegoat for Mike Canada or Mike Tomlin. I don't know. Lions, they're rolling 42-24 against the Panthers. Panthers 0-5. Lions 4-1. I have them winning the NFC North. Let's take a look at the Panthers. Bryce Young, 247 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Bryce Young playing solid football. All the rookie starting quarterbacks are Young, Stroud, Richardson, right? Levis, whatever he says his last name, he get the shot anytime now. Chuba Hubbard, 35 yards. Adam Thielen, having a good season. I'm happy for him. 11 receptions, 107 yards, touchdown. Jared Goff, 236 yards, 3 touchdowns for the Lions. David Montgomery, 109 yards and a touchdown. Josh Reynolds, 76 yards and a touchdown. Let's take a look who else scored. Craig Reynolds also had a rushing touchdown. Jared Goff had a rushing touchdown. Samuel Porta had 2 touchdowns. Lions are rolling. Their defense, though, they gotta get that defense rolling. The defense rolling. The offense rolling. Right? I'm excited to see the Lions play. I'm a Steelers fan, always 100%. But for the NFC side, I'm not a fan of anybody but the Steelers, but I'm rooting for the Lions. I want to see them succeed. Falcons 21-19 over the Texans. I started Nico Collins. I'm thinking, all right, he's playing good football. Of course, the week I started him only had 3 receptions for 39 yards and no touchdowns. CJ Stroud, 249 yards and a touchdown. Damian Pierce, 66 yards. Dalton Schultz was the only receiving touchdown. He only had 1 touchdown. Desmond Ridder, 329 yards and a touchdown. Came off a terrible game last week in London against the Jags. Bijan Robinson, 46 yards. Desmond Ridder also had a rushing touchdown. Kyle Pitts finally getting up there. 7 receptions, 87 yards. Bijan Robinson was the only receiving touchdown. Let's take a look at their records quick before I name that. They're Texans 2-3, Falcons 3-2. So Desmond Ridder, surprised by that game. Have himself a good game. Dolphins 31-16 against the Giants. Giants are 1-4. Talented team. Well, they could have been talented team. Offensive line's bad. Daniel Jones, 119 yards. That's it. Eric Ray, 25 yards. Darren Waller had himself a game. 8 receptions, 86 yards. It's hard with Daniel Jones because, I mean, is it hidden or is the line? I think it's mainly the line. You put Daniel Jones on the Chiefs, on the 49ers, on the Eagles, he's going to be successful. On the poverty Giants, not so much. Let's look at the Dolphins. 2 had 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions for 308 yards. Devon A. Kane, 151 yards and a touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 65 yards and a touchdown. Devon A-Chain, he's apparently injured for a bit. Tyreek Hill, 181 yards and a touchdown. Unbelievable. Jalen Waddle, he had also a receiving touchdown. Bengals, 34-20. Bengals finally get it going. They've been struggling for a while. Cardinals, they're competing. Joe Burrow, though, had himself a game. 317 yards, 3 touchdowns, interception. Jamar Chase said he's always open. 192 yards and 3 touchdowns. Okay. Hey, Bengals definitely needed that. Hate to see it, though, as a Steeler fan, but they needed that. Josh Dobbs still playing solid football. 166 yards, 2 touchdowns, but 2 interceptions. Marquise Brown, 61 yards and a touchdown. Okay, let's take a look at how James Conner did. I'm rooting for him, too. He had 46 yards rushing. Amari DeMarcado, he had 45 yards and a touchdown. Eagles, Rams, 23-14. Cooper Kupp had himself a good day. We saw with the Eagles, the stupid push or brotherly shove. Oh, I hate it, but it's legal. It's legal. I just don't know how to stop it. How do you stop it? I mean, other teams tried, I'm sure. They can't be as successful as the Eagles. I mean, when you have a great offensive line, Jalen Hurts is a strong quarterback. If you ever saw the picture of him squatting, he's strong. Jets, 31-21. Broncos fumbled that away. Russell Wilson did not play that good. Usually I'm trying to defend him, but he did not play that good. Fumbled the game away. But Jets, hey, good for them. They're in it. Broncos, they got to get something going. They're a talented team. Sean Payne comes back, and they can't get it done. Unbelievable. Both teams, though, still struggling. Jets, though, they got to make a playoff push. Apparently, Aaron Rodgers, though, maybe we can still see him in playoffs. I doubt that with the Achilles injury. Chiefs, 27. Vikings, 20. Bad news, though, for the Vikings. Justin Jefferson on IR, expected to miss 4 weeks. Kirk Cousins, I tried to defend him. 284 yards, 2 touchdowns. Played good. He's playing good football. Alexander Mattison, 26 yards. Jordan Addison, the rookie receiver, going to have to step up now. 64 yards and a touchdown. Looking at the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, 281 yards and 2 touchdowns. Isaiah Pacheco, started him in my flex. 55 yards, 1 touchdown. Travis Kelce, 67 yards and a touchdown. Chiefs 1-4-1. Vikings 1-4. Vikings are a lot better than the record. They're just playing some tough teams, but hey, part of football. 49ers, Cowboys, 42-10. Dak Prescott, 153 yards, touchdown, 3 interceptions. Listen, for the Cowboys, you got to move on from Dak, and Jerry Jones has to step down from the GM position. The Cowboys are too talented. Every year, a lot of money. Jerry Jones as owner, great. As a GM, time to step away from that, I think. Tony Pollard, 29 yards. CeeDee Lamb, 49 yards. Brock Purdy, 4 touchdowns. Unbelievable. Jordan Mason, 69 yards and a touchdown. Chris McCaffrey had a touchdown. George Kittle, 67 yards, 3 touchdowns. A lot of guys with 3 touchdowns this week. Receivers and tight ends. Good for them. And then last night, Monday Night Football, Raiders, 17. Packers, 13. Raiders, 2-3. Packers, 2-3. Jordan Love, 182 yards, 3 interceptions. Had a good start of the season. Packers fans thought that he was the guy. Apparently not. Jimmy G, 28 yards, touchdown, interception. A.J. Dillon. Aaron Jones needs to come back to Packers. Packers definitely need them. A.J. Dillon, 76 yards and a touchdown. Christian Watson, 91 yards. Josh Jacobs had a touchdown. Jacoby Myers had a touchdown. So I wanted to wrap that up. I wanted to make it quick. That was week 5 of the NFL. Hey, we're pushing. Bye weeks are starting to come now. Can't believe it's week 5 already. We're going to week 6. Where's the time gone? Postseason baseball. The Phillies, they choked last night against the Braves. But hey, still 1-1 in the series. Basketball starting up. Hockey starting up. I think hockey starts today. Could be wrong. Go Pens. I don't really watch hockey, though. Go Penguins, though. But hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like. I'm out, guys. Peace.